Hi everyone, welcome to day 18 of our 20-day yoga challenge. You are almost at the end. Great of you to choose to be doing this every day if you are, or just to be choosing to do any of these workouts or videos. Excellent job so far, wherever you are. Today we're going to be doing a strength flow. So we're really going to be incorporating moves that bring strength to both our upper body and our lower body. And so we are going to get started in this short but kind of more intense flow. As if you haven't noticed, our each day has gotten slightly more intense. And if you want, as a reminder, there are some music recommendations in the description of the video. I personally like to use more upbeat music when I do more intense yoga like this. So feel free to use if you want, or listen to anything you like. So started just bringing us back to some mindfulness for a moment to get us ready for movement. Crossing our legs, our hands in our lap or on our legs. Closing our eyes, taking a few deep breaths first. On your next exhale, let go of all your anxieties and worries. Anything that's weighing your mind down, with another exhale, release. Taking a moment now with our eyes closed to scan through our spine and our posture and our alignment. Our hips are tucked under our chest and our shoulders. Our neck is nice and long, imagining a bright light reaching from the center of your back down through your tailbone into the ground and up out the crown of your head to the ceiling. One more good breath here. Exhale and open your eyes. Warming things up here first. Let's tilt our neck over to one side and the other. And back to center. Roll our shoulders back a few times. And forward. Excellent. Reaching our arms up, over to one side. Nice deep side stretch. Back up to center, other side. Back up to center and twist. Back up to center, inhale, exhale, twist other way. Back to center. Let's do some seated cat-cows here. Inhale, arch our back all the way forward. Gaze comes up slightly. Exhale, curve your spine back. Back and forth with your breath. In and out. Breathe, really over-exaggerate here. Tucking your shoulders and your hips under on that back arching. One more time, back and forth. Exhale. And release back to a seated position. Come to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a moment here to find your flat back. Keeping the core engaged, the pelvis tucked under. And then tuck your toes under. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Planting the left hand. Inhale, bring that right leg all the way back into a side plank. We can have our feet stacked or one in front of the other, or we can bring that left knee underneath our hip. We want our supporting arm to be wrist under shoulder. Our other arm reaches up toward the ceiling. Find your plank for a few more breaths, keeping the hips and the core engaged. 1, 2, 3. Back to regular plank and downward dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Find a good lunge for a breath. Then we inhale, planting the right hand, bringing the left foot back, side plank, other side. For 3, 2, 1. Back to regular plank. Up to downward dog. Inhale, soften your knees. Exhale, jump or walk up to the top of your mat. Inhale, adjust your feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice wide chest, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, cactus your arms, so bring them to 90 degrees. Inhale up. Exhale, arms come down at your sides. Coming into chair pose. We're going to sink into our heels, sending our hips back. Your feet can be whatever distance feels good for you. Mine are about hip width apart. Some people go closer, bringing their feet together. Arms coming up. Keeping that space between the sides of our head. Take a moment here to scan through your lower back. Are we overarching here? Tuck that tailbone under, engage the core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the arms back and lift the heels. Pull those shoulder blades together. Shoulders reach back, fingertips reaching behind you. Neck is nice and long. Exhale here for another breath. Hold. Inhale up. Exhale, arms come down. I'm going to turn to face you. We're going to be bringing our right leg open here, planting the foot on top of the left thigh. Maybe we're going to use a wall or anything to help us just find our balance here. Inhale up. Exhale, hands come to heart center and sink into this one-legged figure four chair pose. We're opening up the hip. We're building stability in that supporting leg. Chest remains up and open, shoulders down and back. Find a spot to focus on for 3, 2, 1, and up. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, arms come down. Other side, other leg. Opening up. Oop. Left leg. Bring it on top of the right thigh. Finding your figure four pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. For 3, 2, 1, and up. Exhale, fold. I'm going to come back to the top of my mat. Move there if you aren't already there. Planting the hands down. We're going to jump or step back to plank. Bringing our wrists under our shoulders, finding our plank, and we're going to flow through a chaturanga here. So we're going to shift our weight forward, lower our body down, keeping our elbows in at our sides. Inhale, opening up our heart center to the front. Exhale, downward dog. Adjust your feet. Take a breath here. Exhale. Snake your way back up to plank. Wrists under shoulders. One more chaturanga. Forward, down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Excellent. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes into the chest, into a low lunge. Planting our hands down on the ground, maybe just our fingertips or maybe using blocks here. Carrying our back leg up into a standing split. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. Back leg goes up. Trying to keep our hips level. Try to let your neck and head relax here. Breathe. And release with control. Back to a low lunge. Back to plank. Flow through chaturanga. And downward dog. Always an option to just bring your knees straight down and go right into a cobra instead of the chaturanga with the upward dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, back leg goes up. Standing splits. Relax your head and neck. Release. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Control it as you bring it down. Back to plank. One more chaturanga. And then back to downward dog. Pause here for a moment. Then we're going to snake our way back to a plank pose. I'm going to come down onto our knees because we're going to end our practice day with push-ups. For me, I do them on my knees. We're going to keep our shoulders in line with our wrists. We're going to go up and down for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And send yourself back to child's pose. Carry yourselves back forward to our push-up position. We're going to do 10 more and then move on. Down for 1. You got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. 9, 10. Back to child's pose. Breathe. Coming up to a tabletop, our last pose, coming back up to downward dog. Inhale here, soften or bend the knees. Exhale, jump or walk our way up. Adjust our feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring everything up and open up to 5-pointed star. So our toes are at about a 45-degree angle. Our arms are nice and open. Inhale up. Exhale, come into a squat. Keeping our tailbone and our hips tucked under, widening from the thighs. Whew. Finding our perfect squat. And we're just going to pulse down here with one heel up for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down for 1, 2, 3. Bring everything up. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet together. Come to a seated position. Come to a wide-legged stance. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your way over to one leg and fold forward here. Walk your way over to the other leg. Back to center. Arms come up. One arm reaches up behind you. Stretch. And other arm. And release. Arms come back up. Interlace the fingers. Open your palms up toward the ceiling. Nice big stretch. And release. Great job. That's the end of our strength flow practice. Please take a moment to lie on your mat for a few minutes of Shavasana. Let your heart rate and your breathing come back to normal. Give yourself a few moments of stillness, and we'll see you tomorrow for a cardio flow.